Hello painters, I'm Debbie from acrylicpouring.com and today I'm back to review some different paints. Let's see if I can lift them all up, these ones. So I noticed these new paints from DecoArt and I thought, oh, those look interesting. It's their DecoArt Premium range. Bring them over so you can take a look. These are their artist quality paints and they come in a slightly larger bottle. So generally when you buy the craft paints, those are 2.5 ounces. These are 2.5 fluid ounces. So there's more paint and it's thicker and more pigmented. So they're kind of better value than buying the small paints. And I wondered, well, what will these be like? Because they're that much thicker, will they be any good for pouring? So I mixed a few up and we'll see how we go. I have got, let's start with the colours. This one, Titan Buff. Then obviously a titanium white. This is carbon black. I should have kept my glasses on, shouldn't I? Pyrole red, and this is the brightest red I have ever seen. Just look at that. That is an exceptionally gorgeous red. And then I have the ultramarine blue and primary yellow. So basically I've got a bunch of primary colours, and we know those are kind of difficult to work with, but I thought, well, you know, we'll give it a try, along with a black, a white and a cream colour. So I decided with these ones that I would mix them up by weight, because I'm only mixing a small amount and I wanted it to be accurate for each colour and to let you know what I was doing. So I'm going to set my scale to 0, and then for most of the colours I added around 6 or 8 grams. Let's see what comes out of this black. Oh, there we go, that's 6, that'll do. And then 0 again, and I'm going to add twice as much Floetrol as I add paint. So I had 6, so I'm going to add 12 grams of Floetrol, or thereabouts. There we go, that's close enough. And I thought black would be a good colour to show you, because you can see what happens to it when we add Floetrol. Because some of the time, you know, some of your blacks, when you add Floetrol to them, they may go light or a little bit grey. But because these paints are artist grade quality and they're very heavily pigmented, it stays very black once you mix it in with the Floetrol. So mostly I mix my paints 1 part Floetrol to 2 part paints, because these are artist quality, thicker and more heavily pigmented than some of the other paints that I use. I've switched the recipe round, so I'm using 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. So this does make them more economical to work with, because although I only started with 6 grams of paint, I end up with 18 grams before I add any water. And they don't need very much water. I added, in the ones I did in the other ones, around about 1 gram. But basically it's just like a couple of little squirts from my bottle is usually enough. I try to add the minimum amount of water to the paints that I can. That one's maybe a little bit thick. I'm just give it another little dab. That's probably too much now. And we'll see how it goes. But actually the black I'm not going to use in the painting today. I just wanted to show you how I was mixing it, because I want to just use the primaries and the light colours. Okay, so that would be good. And then for this amount of paint, I'd add maybe 1 or 2 drops of the silicone. Okay, so I should probably do that now so I don't forget. Let's go with 1, 2. I'll mix it in, and then I'll put the top on this one and put it to one side. And then I'll drag the canvas over and start making up our flip cup with the colours. So primary colours can be quite difficult to work with, because if we mix them all together, they kind of make a grey or a muddy, browny type of colour. So what I'm going to do is lay my colours into the cup quite carefully. I'll start with a little bit of white in the base. And I do have a video, which I will link to, about working with primary colours. And it's quite interesting. How you can get a painting with some nice colour separation if you layer your paints in quite separately. So I'll link to that one. But basically between each of my layers, I'm putting them in as carefully in the cup as I can, and then going to put some white or the titanium buff between each of the layers. And then hopefully the cup's a little bit tall. Ideally I'd have done with a shorter cup, so I'm pouring the colours from not so much height. But basically I don't want them to mix too much in the cup. So I'm going to put them them in carefully. You don't need to watch me carry on doing this in real time. You know what happens by now. So I'll meet you back here for the flip in a moment. Okay, the paints are ready. Let's do a flip and see what happens with these colours. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it for a minute, give it a little tap for luck, and then we'll lift up and see what we can get with our primary colours. So just as a reminder, I'm using the DecoArt Premium paints. I've got titanium white, Titan buff, primary yellow, pyrole red and ultramarine blue. And let's see what they make. Well, that looks pretty promising. I think that looks good so far. It certainly has no problem with making any cells, obviously. And the colours look really, really bright. So hopefully, as I tip, I'll be able to do this justice and keep some of these nice shapes. I think I will just pop the torch over, first of all. Get rid of any air bubbles. Okay, and I should probably put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And let's see what we can get when we tilt this about. Well, the cells look really nice. They've obviously come out well formed from the flip, and we'll see as I move the paints about whether those cells will stay together. I don't want to lose too much paint off the side, so I'm taking it nice and slowly. Well, so far so good. The results are looking good. I'm getting good coverage on my canvas, not getting any thin parts. And the cells are looking just fine. And so my colours are staying nice and bright, so that's always a good sign too. There we go. One more corner. So you'll probably see me using more DecoArt paints and products in the future, because I'm pleased to say that my local stationery store has now got a lot more DecoArt products than it had before. So I've got a lot more choice in terms of the colours that I can use and the products that I can use too. So I'll give all kinds of things a try in the coming weeks and months, and not just acrylic pouring, but a few crafty things from time to time as well, as to see what products come in the store for me to work with. Just touching up a few little bits on my corners and sides. So now I'm just going to go and wipe up my hands, and then I'll see you back here and we'll take a closer look. So here's what the painting looks like. As you can see, we didn't get the muddies, which was good. So we've got lots of area where you can see the actual primary colours. We've still got that very, very bright, vibrant red that I absolutely love. The ultramarine blue looks good. We've got some yellow and some areas where obviously they've mixed together a little bit to make green. We've got a little bit of orange here. What I really love, the cells, make some great bullseye cells. Really, really great. Look at those cells. I love it when it makes cells like that. And you know, not all paints do. I find some more than others, but this one especially, I've got lots and lots of these little bullseye cells. There we go, which are like cells within cells, all different colours. So I think, yes, we can definitely say these Americana DecoArt Premium paints work absolutely perfectly for acrylic pouring. They make cells, they mix up just fine, the colours are really, really vibrant, and they worked well with that 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and they make excellent cells, including these super cute little bullseye cells. So thank you very much for watching. I've enjoyed having you along today as I've tried out these new paints for some acrylic pouring. I'll definitely be adding some more of those into my pours in the future, maybe in some different colours. Primers are kind of hard to work with sometimes. So thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you over at acrylicpouring.com very soon.